Hey GlamFam, welcome to today's video. We're just gonna go over all of my must-have beauty products for over 40. These are the products that I literally cannot live without, and I wanted to do like a roundup in each category and just really narrow it down to 1 to 2 products for all of my makeup categories. Now I'm not going to go over skincare and all that because I'm going to save that for a separate video, and hair care we'll do in a separate video as well, so stay tuned for those. But we're just going to cover, I've been reviewing a lot of makeup, so I really wanted to just kind of go, okay Kristi, if you had to get rid of everything and you just were able to keep like 2 from each category, I'm going to say 2 because you know, it's really hard to pick, especially someone like me. But we're just gonna really try to narrow it down. And these are the products I absolutely can't live without. So I am so excited. If you're new here, I'm Kristi. I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and click that post notification bell. Join our beautiful Glam Fam. We're here every Friday and Sunday, and we love for you to become part of our family. Please give this video a huge thumbs up when you guys hit the like button, and when you comment below. It really does help my videos out. You can follow me at Kristi Allure on Instagram, on TikTok, Kristi Allure, and you can check out my merch, Glamorous Life Collections. And without further ado, let's get started. All right, Glam Fam, let's jump right into it. So we're just gonna tackle each category. We're gonna try to kind of go quickly so I don't make this video too long. And I will save my skincare again for a separate video, but I have to start off with my tan stick. I just reviewed this in my July favorites. You guys, this is a miracle for me because I get so pale, and I absolutely have been dying to find a self tanner that doesn't make me feel streaky, that doesn't wear off. This is like the most incredible product. I can't believe it. And I know a ton of you, after I released that video, ordered it. And I'm so excited because I actually do have an affiliate link with Curb Appeal. If you did already order it on Amazon, you can always return it because it's Prime and go onto their website and get it, because it really is the most amazing product. And it is that beauty product that I literally can't live without. I don't know what it is about being tan, but when you self-tan, you just feel good, and you can like not have any makeup on and have a self-tanner on and just feel absolutely beautiful. I have the tanning stick. I just did it last night. I just did 1 round. It came out so beautiful. I love the coloring. Like, it doesn't look orange, it looks just like a natural golden tan. It's not too brown. Some self tanners in the past that I wore just looked too brown and fake on me. It just didn't look right. And then as it started wearing off, I started again seeing all that. I talked about it in my favorites, but you guys, I really truly believe in this product. It is so beautiful, and I'm so happy I have a link now. My mom used to say this, and we got it from Deion Sanders, who used to play for the Dallas Cowboys. If you look good, if you feel good, you look good. I used to love that. Or if you look good, you feel good. I mean, either way it works, but I just love the way I feel when I have a self tan. I don't know, it just gives me that like extra confidence. And let's be honest, girls, it makes us feel thinner. It makes us look thinner too. I don't know if that's all in my head, but that's what I'm gonna go with. So that is definitely my #1, especially for us mature skin ladies, because our skin changes. You know, it's not as tight as it used to be, no matter how much we work out. It just isn't always as amazing as when we were in our 20s. So self tanner can really start to like, I don't disguise those moments. And one with a anti-aging serum in it, like your skin feels so moisturized. I can't wait to hear in the feedback on the comment section. You guys need to let me know in the comments if that helped you, if you guys liked it, because I know a ton of you started to purchase it. But definitely, if you ordered it from Amazon or even Walmart, you can return it. Get on their site and get a free one, a free trial, and use my link. So I'm so happy, after I did the video, she did reach out to me and she gave me a link. So I'm so excited now. So definitely utilize the link. If you're new to this video and you haven't tried that Curb Appeal tan stick, it will change your life forever, especially my ladies with mature skin, because you're gonna just see the benefits. Like, your skin just feels so moisturized after. So very excited. By the way, I want to say congratulations to our beautiful Crystal, because she won our Italo giveaway. Yay! Let's all give her a round of applause. Thank you so much. Crystal has been a very faithful, loving glam sister, as all of you are, and she entered into the contest. So make sure you're following me on Instagram and make sure you have your notification bell on so you can be alerted of my giveaways. But I did want to congratulate Crystal, so thank you so much for being such a supportive GlamFam sister, and let's just continue on. So we're just going to start off with primers. So I would say my top 2 primers right now are my Smashbox Photo Finish and my Primerizer. Why do you need both? You don't. That's just me being extra. I have very dry skin right now, but I usually have normal to dry skin, and this is just unbelievable. And I really like this new packaging. It is incredible. I know one of you in the comments a couple weeks back or a week back didn't know it was repackaged, and I didn't know it until recently either. And I was like, is it the same thing? And then I discovered it's not the same thing. They actually put more hyaluronic acid in it, and it's more hydrating, and I think it has niacinamide in it too. But this is incredible. It doesn't break me out. That's what I love about Smashbox primers, or they don't aggravate my very sensitive skin and my acne prone skin. So I have to find products that are smoothing, hydrating, but don't affect my skin and still look good under lights and still look good in real life, because it's different from my filming makeup to my normal in real life IRL makeup. So this is unbelievable. These 2 primers definitely are my top 2 primers, and I have to use them in conjunction. That's just how I like to do my makeup. But if you don't like that, just use one of them. You don't need both of them. As far as foundations go, this was really difficult for me. I mean, really difficult for me. So if I have to narrow it down to 2, I don't really want to do this. I'm gonna go with my Hourglass Soft Glow. This is just unbelievable, this foundation. You gotta check out my review on this. This is so beautiful, and I stuck with shade 6 because I'm self-tanned right now, but I know Lee said 5.5, and her and I are like twinsies, is a perfect match for her, but shade 6 is perfect for right now. Today I have on the Luminous Silk, and this is my other one. This is shade 6 because I'm self-tanned, but in the winter when I'm pale, I'm shade 4. But I do have it mixed with my Il Makiage, which is like, Il Makiage and HD Skin are just like literally like neck to neck with all of these. These are my top 4 foundations, okay? But I know I'm only supposed to pick 2. And the reason why I picked Armani Luminous Silk is I do feel like it gives the most beautiful natural finish, but yet it gives you coverage. It is like the ideal foundation for those of you that don't like that matte dry down, but yet still want coverage and don't want to look like a grease monkey. Like, and it just has really great ingredients. It's been a tried and true for many years for me now. It's never let me down. And even before these 2 were around, like this would probably been my holy grail foundation. So I really love that. If I'm doing a special occasion though, I just won't reach for anything but Il Makiage because it literally makes you look like you have a filter on your face. I know I was only supposed to pick 2, I know. So in concealer, we'll just go with 2. So as far as concealers go, I think you guys already know if you're a GlamFam sister, it's gonna be the Luminous Soft Matte Concealer. It has a really long name from Huda Beauty, and I am shade 2.5G. So I really love it. That's what I have on today. It's just such a beautiful finish, and I have never really been a huge fan of her face products. I know the powder is amazing. I know Edie, I know Regina. I think there's a ton of you that really like that powder. For me personally, I just can't do the scent, so for me it was a no. But one size 2G, you guys know this is my OG. I love this concealer. I absolutely love this concealer. This was a tough one between this one and the Anastasia Magic concealer. That was pretty neck to neck, and even Hourglass. Probably Hourglass even more than the Anastasia one. And Oat is my color in Hourglass. I absolutely love that one too. So I couldn't decide. I was like almost gonna pull that one in this one, but then I was like, no, OG. Gotta go with my one size. Like that, those are just beautiful. I just feel my absolute best in those concealers, and that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the products that I feel my absolute best in. As far as setting powders, I think we all know where we're gonna go with this. So my one size powders, and then my Chantecaille. Okay, there's gonna be 3 on this one. Sorry guys, I literally cannot choose because Charlotte Tilbury will always be number one as far as like airbrush coverage, amazing, magical, it just makes every foundation look good. But from under my eye, this is just it. So I have 2R, I always use 2R. You guys know this is my jam right here. And then I did pick up, oh, this is 5NG. I like this one for all over my face. This one is beautiful. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. It matches perfectly more in my winter shade. 2N is a better shade for me in the summer. And it's somewhere around here, but I'm not gonna go looking for it. And then this is Light 1R. I just picked this one up because when Sephora had their 20% off, I was like, oh, I wonder if this would be better for me when I am doing self-tanning and stuff like that, so it won't be so harsh. So I'm gonna keep playing with that one. I do have 2R on today just because I wanted a little bit more brightening because I have, you know, a pretty glamorous eyeshadow look. So for me, I kind of play it that way. If I'm doing more of a natural look is when I won't wear as brightening of an under eye. Now, if you're like, that's too much for me, Kristi, then stick with like the Charlotte Tilbury or the Chantecaille powders, because these are both like I don't know, they're just both magical when it comes to pores. Like you just can't. The difference between these two is this one definitely has more pigment. So the Chantecaille is lighter. So this is the dark one. I have the other one around, but these are lighter. Even with that one being tan, you can barely see it because they're so translucent. So that's why these are really good if you're like, I'm not much of a powder girl, but I want something to blur out my pores, then go with the Chantecaille. If you're like, I need that little bit of coverage, just a teensy bit, but blur out my pores, then Charlotte Tilbury. And I wear medium 2 and then light medium when I do all over my face for Chantecaille. Why I pulled this one out is because you guys know already, this is my jam when it comes to blending out my eyeshadows. Like there's nothing more spectacular. Another thing I have been really liking to do recently is taking this, and I think I showed you guys on a video, is I actually even like to bring it down here. I can literally go all over and it's gonna blend out those lines. So that's what I love about this powder. It's just magical. It really is. Chantecaille did something very special. Recently, I picked this up. This is their bronzer, and this is in the Serena shade. This is absolutely, absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Like, this is a beautiful, beautiful natural bronzer. This is not one for my girls that like a ton of pigment, but it's really beautiful and it's so smoothing. I mean, smooth. It still gives pigment. I mean, you still get pigment in there, but I wouldn't say it's like as pigmented as the next one I'm about to show you, but it's incredibly smoothing. Here, I'll show you guys. So this is just, actually like it with more of a denser brush, but this is a Japanese brush, and this is the Chikuhodo T2. This is amazing for this bronzer, and I like it because it just is so softening though. Look at that. It just literally softens the skin. It is beautiful. If you haven't tried the Chantecaille bronzers, you need to try these bronzers. They're unbelievable. Make sure you have your notification bell on because I alerted you guys they had a 25% off sale. That's when I got that. I had been dying to get that bronzer and I was so happy to get it. It's worth every penny to me because it's so beautiful. The other bronzer, if you're like, no, Kristi, I need some pigment, I need more pigment than that, then the Victoria Beckham. I'm gonna go with this one. I absolutely think this is the most gorgeous pigmented bronzer. I was like, I didn't know whether I wanted to do the Charlotte Tilbury one because I absolutely love that one, the powder one, and this one. They were neck to neck, but this one draws more pigment. That's what I appreciate about this one. I don't have to keep going in there like one shot, and this is gonna give me the ultimate pigment, like the ultimate pigment. So I'm just gonna do a little bit, and I just kind of mix both of them. This is shade 4 because in the winter or in the summer I have to do a little bit darker, but shade 3 is also a beautiful match, but it's just a beautiful bronzer. So those two right now just made my top 2 bronzers. I just think they're so beautiful, and yes, they're both pricey. I know, I'm sorry, but they're just incredible. And when we have more mature skin, we have to be more self-aware of that. So that's powdered bronzers, but as far as like contour bronzers, like cream contour bronzers, I have to narrow this down. What am I gonna do? And it's gonna be these two. So Armani, that's what I have on today. Actually, I have both on today. I started off with this one. This is more for my natural girls. I've been showing this one a lot, and I will put this on in a video. I don't know if I'm gonna release this video before I do a get ready with me video, but I do put this on in a video. But this with this, or just this is my holy grail cream contour brush now. This Hourglass Soft Glow foundation. It's brand new. I think it's $47, so it's a little pricey. You can wait till the sale comes, but this together is just chef's kiss. It's the most incredible thing alongside my Tom Ford bronzer. So this is Intensity 1. I know it's expensive. I get it. If you're like, Kristi, heck no, I don't want to spend that much. Then this is $38. This is a lot more. I think $80 or something like that. But it was worth it to me. I got it on sale at Macy's. I don't know if they still run those kind of sales, but it is just that beautiful contour color. It just gives, Intensity 1 is perfect. It is perfect. If you're my skin, even in my fair skin tone, like it still looks really, really, really beautiful. I just love it. I love it, and I love this brush. It's just amazing. I'll do a separate video of brushes. I'm just gonna mention that one just because I'm like flabbergasted how good it is. I'm like, it was so funny because when I did the video, I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna really use this brush. I didn't think it was that great for foundation or for concealer, but I found it, and I'm like, and I used my points. I used my $10 off on this, so I got it for $37, and now I'm like, oh, I just absolutely love it. So these are my favorite cream contour, nose contour. I just think they're magical. There's something magical about those two. Another one is my Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. I know I'm only supposed to pick 2, but that one I love when it's more of a natural day. I just ordered another one because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, after I did the video, I was like, I don't know how much I'm gonna use this, and I returned it. And then I was like, oh no, I really want it. So I'm still waiting for that to come in the mail, but that product is unbelievably good. And I'm like, why didn't I not keep it? I will use it. And what I like about that one is I like it for my in real life no makeup days, when you just want to like enhance the skin a little bit. That's why it's so beautiful, and there's really something magical about that. So I highly recommend it. It's medium dark is the color I got and I used in the video, so you can check out the video because I did put it on in the video, and it is really beautiful. All right, Glam Fam, you know this is no surprise, the best powder contour powder you will ever find. This is the Viseart Noir Bronze Powder for $30. It's available at Beautylish now. I'm so excited. I remember telling you guys I wish Beautylish would carry this, and it does now. It is just beautiful. The bronze color, the darker one, is also beautiful, but this is the one I go to the absolute most. When I do contouring, 99% of the time, actually 100% of the time, this is the product I will use over my cream contours. Sometimes I will use the cream contours, but this is the one I go to on a daily basis. It's just the most unbelievable powder for mature skin. You need to not look any further for a contour powder. Really, you guys, for that price point, this is like Charlotte Tilbury Chantecaille vibes with just, it glides over texture. It's the perfect contour for my mature skin ladies. It is absolutely stunning. All right, so we got all that done, and then now let's go to, I think we did concealer. Oh, blush. You guys, I have been going back to this a lot lately. Where is it at? Off camera, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta include this as my favorites. This is the Laura Mercier Laura Mercier, and I know I say that wrong, Rose. This is such a, I brought this up in a video like a while back. It is such a beautiful color. It is really, really gorgeous. And it is just that perfect bubblegum pink where it's not too much, where bubblegum pinks are the best pinks to wear on over 40 skin. They really are, but you've got to find textures that play well on over 40 skin. There's a lot of gorgeous blushes. I just rated the new MAC one from the Stranger Things collection, and that is a beautiful pink. You could check out that video. Those types of pinks just make your cheeks pop, make you look more youthful, and really can make you look a lot younger. So I highly recommend these kind of colors. But what I love about this one is it glides on texture so beautifully, and it gives that perfect amount of blush color where it's not too much, and you can build this up and really make it beautiful, or you can tone it down. My other is my Surratt blushes. They're just amazing. They're absolutely incredible. I love both of those colors, but I think I love the Laura Mercier one even more. If I really had to narrow down my blush picks, this would probably be my top pick right now. It really is, and I think it's a good price point for the quality you're getting, and you're not getting all this extra stuff. You're just getting the matte blush, and they do come in radiant finishes. As far as cream blushes, I don't even have to like go down a whole list. These are my top, this is my top cream blush. I personally, this is what makes me feel my absolute best. This is a really beautiful color. I just picked this one up in the Armani sale, and this was shade 50. And I was so scared, you guys, because when I saw this online at first, I was like, ooh, I don't think I'm gonna like that. So that's why I picked up this one, and I waited. And this one, the pink one, is actually in stock. This one has not been in stock. It goes in and out, but this one is more of like a coral, and this one's more of a pink. And no, you're probably thinking what I was thinking. Oh God, that looks purple. It's not gonna be pretty. It's really beautiful on the skin. It gives almost, it pairs really well with this Laura Mercier blush. It actually looks really beautiful. Either one, you can go more, you can make it more peachy and go with the 51, or you can make it more pink and go with this one. But it is really, really beautiful. I don't want to mess up that brush. This is another one. This is the BK Beauty 106. This is a great cream bronzer and cream blush. Do you see how pretty that is? It doesn't look like it. It looks like, oh my gosh, that's gonna be way too purple. But when you put it on, it's a very beautiful pink. Very beautiful. Like if you're into pink blushes, you're gonna love this, and it's in stock. So check it out, you guys. It's really, really beautiful. So those are my favorite cream blushes. If you made me pick another matte one, it would be Hourglass. That would be the next one down. The Sacred is my favorite color. I have a video on that. You can check it out. But yeah, I really just love this brush because it really just places the blush in perfectly. So this is the Hollywood Flawless complexion brush. It is really beautiful. All right, now let's go into eyeshadow because I think that's next. Highlighter, I am actually going to say, because we're talking over 40. Oh, okay, these are my top two right now. This is the Jacqueline Sparks because it's just so forgiving. It's a very forgiving highlighter. It's beautiful. It's just plays well with my skin tone. And then Brilliant Strobe Light from Hourglass, another one, just incredibly smoothing, and just such a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. Just gorgeous. That's what I have on. It's absolutely beautiful. I do love my Makeup Forever, but this is not for everybody. This is a very, I took it out of the ginger, but it is really beautiful. I mean, it is pretty. Oops, I didn't do a very good swatch there. Hold on. I'm not a very good YouTuber. There we go. Look at that. So it is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. And it's close. It's close. Those would be my top three. Okay, I know. I'm only supposed to pick one. And then I'm gonna go with, and I have other powders that I love. You guys know I talk about on my channel. I'm just narrowing it down to my top twos. Threes. I'm trying. All right, now as far as eyeshadow goes, Dominique Cosmetics, I talked about recently, Juvia's Place was a good one to really place pigment in, like when I really want to do bright colors. But for some reason, I just still love the Dominique Cosmetics one. But if I had, well, because no, I'm going to tell you guys, this is the only reason why I'm doing this one. Because if I had to only choose two, this Smashbox one is somewhere around here. Here we go. I used it today. The 24-hour eyeshadow primer is so good for smoothing, and just it has like a it's not like a skin tone. It's more of like just a softening kind of clear primer. They have a brand new one out too. But what I like about this one is I like to go in with this one first because it really smooths out my lids. And then like I'm extra, you don't have to do all this. But I love this one because it actually gives me some color. So if you have like discolorization, which a lot of us do after 40, we just have more texture on our eyes, then this is such a good one because it works like a concealer. So this is just a beautiful one to blend right into the skin, especially if you're light, medium skin tones. Now, if you're more fair and pale, I do recommend the Juvia's Place one because it is really, really good. It's just you have to be mindful because it's thick. So you want to make sure I mean, it's so pigmented, you have to be really careful. But if you're very fair and pale, like that's a good one. I mean, that's why it's so opaque that it looks really good when I do it with like colors, like blues and greens and stuff like that. Like it just really pulls that pigment from the shadow. So, but if I had to pick, I'm gonna go with these two just because over 40, I just feel like these are the best. They're incredible, incredible. And then as far as eyeshadow goes, this was tough for me, you guys, really, really tough for me because there was a lot of palettes that I love and I use, but I have to go with the ones that if you were to say, we're leaving tomorrow, Kristi, we're going on a trip and you can only bring like 3 eyeshadow palettes. And I'm gonna say 3 because I picked 3. These are the 3 I would bring. It would be the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes. This is just an unbelievable palette. It really is, you guys. You get every single matte tone you could possibly want. No matter what your skin tone is, you get something in there for a transition shade to deepen out the crease. This is what I have on today. It is just beautiful. It's that palette that I can pull out and do an eyeshadow look within 5 minutes and I'm done. Like it's easy. It's just easy. It never does me wrong. I never have issues with skipping or blotchiness or it's just the most incredible eyeshadow palette. It really is, and I'll put the price point right there, but it is beautiful. If you guys want me to recreate this eyeshadow look, comment below because I didn't do this one on camera, so let me know. It is just a very easy, glamorous eyeshadow. This is the eyeshadow look I always go to when I do a special occasion. This is what I do. It's just my go-to signature look. So that alongside, and I have this on too, my Viseart, and this is the 03 Bridal Satin. To be honest, I really only use those 3, but unfortunately this one you can't get out. I'm sure there's a way to depot it, but it's not like the other Viseart palettes where you can like pop them open. If so, I probably would just remove those 3 because those are the 3 I use on a daily basis, so it would be a lot easier to travel with. Incredible shades. I want to get the Paris one. Let me know if you own the Paris one. I'll show you a picture right there. I definitely want that one. I think that one, I would use more of those shades on an everyday basis. I've used the purple ones and the blue ones and I absolutely love them. I've used that taupe one. It's really beautiful with a very smoky eye look. I love this one actually. So this is like my signature look. And then I have to have this one. So that's 3. I said it was 3. This is my Pat McGrath mini. This is the Eye Ecstasy in Sublime. She only has this on sale, you guys. So this is $14 only on the Pat McGrath website. You used to be able to get it at Sephora, but they don't have it anymore. It's this shade right here that I cannot live without. If you like greens or just any kind of neutral colors, you're gonna love that color. This is my over my Mothership palettes, this is my favorite palette Pat McGrath ever did. It's just the most beautiful color. I have that on my lids today. And even though it's green, you're gonna go, well, I don't really like green. That is a very wearable green. Like that to me is the best green you will ever get. It's just beautiful. It's really beautiful. I have that on my lids and it's just my absolute favorite. So love that. That's my eyeshadows. As far as eyebrow products, so this was difficult too, but actually not really, because I've really narrowed it down now. So this is because this is my current eyebrow shade. It's lighter right now, but I'm gonna go with my two favorite pencils and then my two favorite eyebrow gels. So for me, I don't wear the clear ones as much or do the soap brow look because I just don't have eyebrows like that. So for me, I love my Valentino pencil. It's just, I get three things in one with the spoolie. I get this is taupe. I get the pencil, and I'll do the pencil there, and then I get the pen. And this is what taupe looks like. So it has more warmer undertones on this one, but right now with my brows, they are a little bit warm than normal. Like I usually have them more ash toned, but this is what I'm going with these days. So I like it. I think it's beautiful. I think taupe, and I think granite's beautiful. I've never tried medium brown. When I had darker browns, the granite, I think it is, the darkest one, that was beautiful. It was just that perfect tone. But this pencil right here just astonished me. This is literally the best pencil. This is a better pencil than the Valentino one. This is the best pencil on the market right now. This is blonde, but I did have light brown and that one was pretty too, but this is blonde. This is like the perfect tone for me right now, like the absolute perfect tone for my blonde hair and darker brows. But this is just the most incredible pencil you will ever, let me pull this mirror out so I can show you guys. Like seriously, it is the easiest pencil you will ever use, number one. It's so detailed and so sharp, but so pigmented at the same time. This blew the Anastasia and the Benefit for sure. I liked the Anastasia one better. Blew the Benefit one out of the water. Like there's just, it literally is. And this spoolie is incredible. Now you don't get a ton of product, but I don't care. It's still so good. And my favorite pencil before this was the Hourglass one in ash brown, I think it was, or ash taupe. That one was really pretty. If you're on a budget and you're like, Kristi, I really want something a little less, I would go with the Ulta one. The Ulta one is probably the closest to the Patrick Ta one, but still not as, but still close. And that's a really beautiful color. If you're similar color tones to me, this is ash taupe in the Ulta one. But it is really good. For $10, it's really good. But that Patrick Ta one is just, it's hard to beat that one. As far as brow gels, you guys, I've already talked about the Anastasia. I've been talking, this is like the best golden blonde you'll ever see and get. It just is that perfect blonde where it's not too ashy, but it's not too orangey either. It's just that perfect blonde. Like there really isn't a better blonde on the market. And I've used the brown ones in the past too, and I really love the brown ones. So if you have darker hair, I just love, there's something about this formula that Anastasia nailed, and it's just so good. The other one is my Legendary Brows. I've talked about this for years now on my channel. This is, it used to be Linda, now it's taupe, but I love the spoolie on this guy. So I do love this more than the L'Oreal one. I just talked about the L'Oreal one. I do like this one more. I just do. I think the formulation is better. I don't know what it is, but it is just so good. It's just it's a tried and true for me. So my top two brow gels are those. If you like more the laminated effect, I like the Anastasia brow wax is amazing, and I love this Too Faced one. This is the laminating brow wax. These are the only two brow wax lamination ones I would recommend. As far as, is that it, you guys? Did I cover everything? Lips. Okay, so I think we did all the eyes. As far as eyelash glue, eyelashes, you guys know Amy June, 3D Eve Silk. You guys can use my code, 15% off. Those are my go-to lashes, but my Amy Junes are always my tried and trues. And then the Duo Lash Glue, and this is in the medium clear. This is the quick set one, the blue one. I like it because it has the paddle So that's my favorite as far as that goes, as far as lash glues. And then I love this for liner and for lash glue. This Lily Lash, and this is the black power liner. It's just so good. It's the most incredible liner if you like winged liners, but yet it still sticks really well. It's just when I really need my lashes to really stay, I need to use both. I don't know what it is, but that power liner just, oh, it just gives it that extra little, and it fills in the gaps. So a lot of the times you'll see like your shadows and stuff like that, where here it fills in all the gaps, and it gives that extra adhesion. As far as mascara goes, I'm just gonna go with my MAC. It's just my favorite. I use this one the most out of anything. This one and the new Wayne Goss one I really like, but this one is just my tried and true, you know, like it never lets me down. And this is the one I reach for 99% of the time. It's just so good. I really, really love it. All right, now as far as lips go, I think you guys already know where I'm gonna go with this. If you're a subscriber, you know. If you're a GlamFam sister, and I cannot find her because I just had her here. Here she is. And I set this aside because I knew these were the lip products that I go to. I know it's a little bit more than 3, but really technically one's a gloss. So actually I'm not really, yeah, it's pretty good. As far as lip liners, Anastasia, this is Hazelnut. This is like my go-to, the most perfect lip liner ever made. I'm actually just gonna narrow it down to this one. This one I would say, and my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. So let me show you the differences. This is Iconic Nude, and this is Hazelnut, and you guys are gonna be like, really, Kristi? They're like exactly the same. But they're a little different. So Anastasia has more of like a crimson, like just more of a brown undertone, where Iconic Nude has a little bit more of a pinky nude. Both just beautiful. I use them both pretty interchangeably. So I would say these are my top 2 lip liners. And then as far as lipsticks go, it's gonna be the Makeup by Mario. I know we got a lot of Makeup by Mario today. And this one is in Pinky Brown. I also love Nude Suede, but both of them are really beautiful. This is Pinky Brown. This is what I have on today. And I love how these just wear throughout the day. Like they just wear beautifully. They stay on all day. If you don't put gloss on, they can stay on really long. Yet they just give such a beautiful touch to it. And then I love my Natasha Denona. This is in Charlotte. That's why I said Charlotte Tilbury. And this is just my ultimate favorite. I need to get a new one. Like it's so old. But this is like the perfect J-Lo nude. It's just the perfect shade. I have that with this Makeup by Mario. This is like my go-to right here. When I have to go somewhere and I am like going out to dinner or doing something nice, like these are what I use. This is my combination right here. So this is the Buxom, and this is I've used this for probably 20 years since they launched these. Like literally, I got it the day they launched. I don't know, it feels like it was 20 years ago. This is Princess, and this is the full-on lip plumping glosses. I just love this color, and it's weird because it looks purple, but I don't know what it is. No matter what color lipstick I have on, this just makes it look beautiful, and it makes your lips look full and youthful. It's just, oh, I literally couldn't live without those. So those are all of my I can't live without products. The last thing I'm gonna mention is my setting spray. This is the only one I reach for. This is Morphe Continuous Mist. I just love it. I love everything about it. I know MAC just released their new Fix Plus. They put coconut oil in it. I don't know what's wrong with these companies, and so does the Charlotte Tilbury one. I have it. It's good, but it has coconut oil in it. So be mindful of those ingredients, but this one never breaks me out. It makes my makeup last all day. That and the Urban Decay All-Nighter. I would recommend those two the most. All right, you guys, that's it. We're gonna continue on with skincare. I'll go over like my lip oils and masks and stuff like that when I do skincare. There's other skincare products, but I wanted to kind of keep that separate. If you guys want me to do like brushes or applicators, let me know. I did want to mention, I picked these up at Shein.com, and you guys know, I can't stop raving about this Makeup Forever puff. Like, it's just the most magical puff. This is pretty darn close. I would say like Makeup Forever is still better in my opinion, but this is pretty darn close. This is a really, out of all the Amazon ones I have tried, this one comes the closest to the Makeup Forever one, and they're so cheap. I think they're like $1 for like 6 of them. I'll put it right there. I think you can get Sheen on Amazon too, so I'll try to find the link. But yeah, so beautiful. I am doing a whole Amazon fashion haul, so stay tuned for that. I've partnered up with Amazon, so I'm so excited, you guys. So I have found a lot of cool, fun fashion finds. So let me know if you like those kind of videos. I've never done a whole Amazon haul before. I'm excited. It'll be fun. All right, you guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I know that was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but I really wanted to try to narrow it down and touch on things, and it's subject to change. My mood changes. We're women. Our minds change, our face changes, everything changes, our moods change, so things could change. But right now, if you said, Kristi, we're gonna travel, those would be, I know it's a lot, but those would be the products I would travel with. So love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here and you haven't hit that subscribe button, please remember to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Join our beautiful Glam Fam. We're here every Friday and Sunday, and we just really love for you to become part of our family. Please give this video a huge thumbs up when you guys hit the like button, and when you comment below. It really does help my videos out. You can follow me at Kristi Allure on Instagram, on TikTok, Kristi Allure, and you can check out my merch, Glamorous Life Collections. And by the way, you guys, I do have, if it's bling, it's my thing, hashtag Glamorous Life apparel now, so make sure you check that out on my merch. I made up that saying when I was doing the last July favorites video, so I did put it on merch, so definitely check that out. I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.